Today I want to talk to you about my favorite oils to cook with. So cooking, we all do it every day. But the big key thing we want to look at with this is what do you actually cook with, when, how, and does it benefit you? Because they're the key things that go into decisions of what should you use for cooking tonight. Of course, taste as well as a big one. So let's look through them. So the big key things I've looked at with these type of things over the years. Number one is what is the health benefit of that oil? This is really critical. This is above everything else, okay? Second one is most important is the flavor. How does it taste? Some of the greatest oils around are the most horrendous things you can consume, so you're never going to consume them, yeah? Third one is what is its resistance to heat? Because if you don't have resistance to heat, you're gonna create a lot of negative, rancid, potentially hydrogenated oils, which are gonna become trans fats and are gonna reduce the health benefit. Okay, so here are my four big ones that I wanna talk about. So top of the list, without any question, is ghee. Ghee is a phenomenal oil that works incredibly well. It is extremely resistant to heat. Smoke points of about 250 degrees, so you can use it even on your barbecue. It works incredibly well. It tends to lower insulin resistance. Yes, it's an oil that actually reduces your risk of type 2 diabetes. It increases GABA responsiveness in the brain, so it helps calm the brain down. And it's also fuel for your gut. Butyrate within the gut is actually really beneficial for your gut health, and it's used to help stimulate probiotic reactions and things like this. So even though it's a saturated fat, it's a short chain saturated fat that is really, really beneficial. You can use it at high temperatures. You can cook with it however you want. It's a sensational fat that we can use. Also, ghee, remember, is made from butter, but technically has no protein and no sugar from butter. So even if you're lactose intolerant, we can still use it. Olive oil is the second one. Olive oil has been spoken about for years and years and years now. Olive oil has full of monosaturated fats. It has an incredible benefit to our cardiovascular system. Potentially raises HDLs, good cholesterol, things like this. Incredible oil. MCT oil. So MCT oil is taken out of coconut oil. I haven't included coconut oil in this list, even though it does have good receptiveness for health and for cooking at higher temperatures. Not as good as ghee, but it can do that. Simply because the really good stuff in your coconut oil is the MCT component of it, medium chain triglyceride oils. And these are great for your brain health. And interestingly, they don't actually have any flavor to it. So you can add it to food and not even realize that you've added it. It just kind of makes the food more juicy. So it's one of the ways that you can get some really good quality oils into kids if you need to increase the fat in their diet without actually pushing a whole lot of changes in flavor with what they're consuming. There's also some basic research being done showing that MCT oil may actually increase ketone production for those that are on ketogenic style diets as well. Flaxseed oil is another big one. So flaxseed oil is an omega-3, just like fish oil. It's a precursor to fish oil. It doesn't really get converted across very well to those DHAs and EPAs though, but it does have an anti-inflammatory component to it as well. We need to remember that flaxseed oil, MCT oil are very, very heat sensitive, so never put them anywhere near heat. In fact, flaxseed oil, even when you store it, should be refrigerated. Olive oil is very sensitive to light, so make sure it always comes in a dark bottle. It should be nitrogen sealed. It is sensitive to oxygen as well. Despite what you may think, it is actually quite sensitive to heat too, so it's not something we want to be frying with. Ghee, on the other hand, you can do whatever you want with it, basically. You can store it in a glass jar, you can do it. It is rock stable in virtually every situation. So there are the four go-tos with oils. Use them freely, use them with your diet. Please drop the concept that fat is bad for you. It's not, as I've shown you, all of these fats have huge benefits to you. It's very different than talking about the constantly reheated palm oil and vegetable oils that happen in fast food places. This is a completely different aspect of fat that we're talking about. Anyway guys, if you have other oils that you find tremendously well that you use, or you have questions about those oils, just post them up. Always happy to talk about them in any way, shape or form with you. Otherwise, I'm Trevor Jacuti and I'll catch you in the next vid. Bye for now.